G'day, welcome to the show. Soul Covers here. We are back. It is Sunday, the 3rd of August. New month, looking to continue our winning ways. However, we are slightly down as of recording. Found some big loss, so make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. Go follow me on Twitter at Salt Covers. Get these bets as I place them. For this Sunday slate, I've got 5 bets locked in. All 5 of them are ahead of the market as of recording right now. So hopefully that's all we can do. Get ahead of the market and let the results play out in our favor. So we are recording this episode a little bit earlier than my usual time. Usually I will record, later at night for me, which is early morning or early in the morning for America, around like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. American time, Eastern Standard Time. So we do start to see the screen lighting up. We do start to see prices moving. Right now it's, midnight in America. So I don't think we're going to be seeing much move. So if you are watching this, some of the lines may have moved. Looking back, so 1st of August, we go 1-2. We lose on the Dream and the Mercury under. That was a bad ticket. That total closed at 168, and if we played that, we would have won. So not what we like to see here, but looking at the Liberty and Connecticut, and this one just really stung, man. Like we bet an over 165.5, and it closes at 171.5. Like, and it gets nowhere close to the over. That's bad. Stay tuned for Liberty and Connecticut because they are playing again, and we do have a lot of action in that game. We did cash the Fever at Dallas. I've been harping on the last couple episodes. This Fever team is undervalued without Caitlin Clark. They've been playing really well. Elsie Mitchell's been playing awesome. And yeah, that was our only winning bet on the 1st of August. 2nd of August, we get back in the green, taking the Minnesota Lynx. They did not play at Dallas. They played at Vegas, actually. And yeah, we had a bad ticket on that game as well. So that spread closed at 4.5. So we walked into that game with a bad ticket, but they blew out the aces. I really didn't understand that movement at all, to be honest. But that's okay. Let's look forward. Like I said, we've got 5 bets locked in. All 5 of them are ahead of the market. And give me one moment. We will be back.
One pair of pants later.
So, first game, Liberty in Connecticut playing the Sun once again. Let's look back to the previous matchup. So, Connecticut, they closed as 11.5 point underdogs. They get the win outright. The total closed at around 171.5, and it goes way under. The Liberty shoot 22% from 3. They turn the ball over almost 20 times. Going to lose a lot of games when you shoot that poorly and turn the ball over that much. So, looking to this game here, we see this game open up at Liberty -7. We see the total open at 166.5. Like, just a gross overreaction. Like, the Liberty shot poorly and they turn the ball over a lot. Now, all of a sudden, what is this? Efficient closing number? Are we just going to knock it back 5 points because of a 1-game sample size? Is Connecticut suddenly a real team? Like, no. Now that, like, they have been playing better, I'll give you that. They're fully healthy now. Like, they are playing better, but where is my action? I didn't get the best of it. I didn't get Liberty -7, but I got Liberty -9.5, now at 12.5. Got that down for 1 unit, and I've got the over 167.5. Got that down for 1 unit as well. And like, going forward in these repeat matchups, pay attention to where the numbers closed in the previous matchup. if they are in the next game they're well off those closing numbers, you should just be betting towards those closing numbers. This could have been a situation where you could have parlayed Liberty and the over at really good numbers and had a plus EV parlay. Now, did I do that? No, I didn't. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get better, trying to improve myself, and yeah, I'm kicking myself. I didn't parlay those as well. So yeah, look at current prices. We see here at Bet 365 minus 12.5. What do we see? Circa's got 13. Bet Online's 13. Pinnacle is 12.5. So it's looking pretty priced out now. I mean, we have the Liberty who have lost like 3 or 4 straight games now. So and like losing a game is 10-point favorites. Like, you know, they're going to come out, play a lot better this matchup. Emma Miesemann, she is available to play. Maybe she will suit up this game. The Liberty could certainly use her. But yeah, I wish I got down more on this game. But yeah, I've just got 1 unit on the Liberty minus 9.5, 1 unit on the over 167.5. Let's get on to the next game where we've got the Dream hosting the Mystics. Dream's still a little bit banged up. They're without Ryan Howard, as far as I'm aware. They are. Brittany Griner was doubtful for the last game. Let's see if we can get a quick update on Brittany Griner. I'd say she's probably questionable for this one. Brittany Griner. Oh, she's ruled out. She's not playing. So we see this spread open at 6.5. It is now 6. I certainly understand that with the multiple injuries to the Dream. I've got this at 7.5 with fully healthy teams, so I'd say yeah, there probably is a bit of value on the Mystic side. Have I played it? No. Let's see. Let's look at the prices. It looks like it's 6 pretty much everywhere. There's a 6.5 at BetMGM. There are even some 5.5 starting to appear as well. So, you know, Mystics plus 6.5. At FanDuel as well. That's actually the best price. That's not a bad bet to place. The Sharp sports books. Wow, Circa's at 5.5. No 6.5s. Jeez. That's something we may have to look into. I haven't bet it as of yet, but where I do have a wager is on the under. We saw this total open at 161.5. It is now at that 157 range. I'm on the under 158, so I didn't get the best of it, but I do like this game to go under. We've got 157 is where I've got this number, fully healthy. We've got the Dream, who just coming off a smoking hot shooting performance against the Mercury. Look for them to regress a little bit. We've got the Dream, one of the slowest paced teams in the league. So yeah, we do like the under here. Looks like 157.5 is widely available. That looks to be the best price. I think you can afford to wait a little bit. You don't have to go rush and run bet this. It's more like a, do you have time to sit in front of your monitor and watch the odds screen all day? If you don't, just, yeah, you can take it now. I'll leave that one with you guys. Let's move on. Who have we got next? Next, we've got my favorite team, the Caitlin Clarkless Fever. So, we got this spread opened at Storm minus 3.5. It is now at 3. I've got the Fever favored in this one by one point. So I'm, yeah, pretty simple. I'm on Fever plus 3.5. Got that down for 1 unit. Yeah, like I said, this Fever team is undervalued. They've been playing really well without Caitlin Clark. Let's have a look and see if these teams have played. Have they played before? And it's crazy to think such a public side like the Fever, they're second best team in the league with against the spread. And yeah, Fever did beat the Storm in Seattle last time these teams played, and Caitlin, she did play that. Okay. They had a big lead that game as well, so we do like the Fever to cover here. Best available price might even be here at Bet 365. And If you've got Bet Rivers, you've got Bet Rivers if you're in America, Unibet and Tab Touch if you're in Australia, you can get a Fever +3. I would absolutely go play that. Now, at the time when I played it, I didn't actually have like any good moneyline prices available. I would sprinkle a little bit of that on the Fever moneyline. This +120, $2.20, that's the best available price on the Fever moneyline. I would go ahead and split some of that bet between the +3 and $2.20 money line. Looking at the total, we've seen it open at 159.5. I have been having a look at these Fever totals because, like I said last episode, when Caitlyn missed time earlier in the season, their pace just plummeted. Now, Caitlyn's missing some more time, and their pace hasn't skipped a beat. They're still playing really fast, just as fast as they did with Caitlyn. So I've had to give them a little bump in terms of their pace. Looking at the total, yeah, it's gone up a few points. I personally haven't played it. I don't think I'm going to be playing this total. The over's the only way you can look, but we've got the Storm coming off a double overtime heartbreaking loss, so look for them to play a little bit better defensively. That's what we've got for the total. Let's keep it moving. Mercury and Sky. So we saw this spread open at 10. It is, where is it now? It's 13.5. I've got this game projected at Mercury -10.5. That accounts for a fully healthy Sky team. Angel Reese is not playing this game. Ariel Atkins not playing this game. So they're to be expected that this spread has been growing, and I do have a bet on the Mercury. It is at Mercury -12. Got that down for 1.5 units. I think this is a great bounce back spot for the Mercury coming off three straight losses. Now, they were in a similar bounce back spot against the Dream, where they were a sharp side going from -1 to -4. Similar bounce back spot, but here's just it's a much better spot going against without Angel Reese, this could be the worst team in the league right now, the Chicago Sky. Ultimate get right spot for the Mercury. I know the sharp books have this at 14. Best available price on the Mercury is again at Bet Rivers, Tab Touch, Unibet. If you're no matter where you are, if you have access to Bet Rivers, if you're in America, or Tab Touch and Unibet, if you're in Australia, get those books. I recently got limited at Tab Touch, so I'm in the process of making a nice, healthy Unibet account before I start playing there again. But that is a place where you're gonna be getting some great numbers that very slow moving with these WNBA markets. And if you've been following my tweets, you know I'm had always been betting there. I haven't been betting there anymore, but we will eventually start to pick up some good numbers from those books eventually. So I'm on Mercury -12. Looking at the total, we saw it open at 166.5. It's now 165. That should be expected without Angel Reese and Ariel Atkins. Best available price, I'd be looking towards the under. You can get it 165.5 at FanDuel. I personally haven't played it, but that is one of the better bets on the board, I would say. Let's move on. Last game of the card is the Valkyries in Las Vegas. Las Vegas playing on a back-to-back where they're coming off a blowout loss to the Lynx. Got absolutely crushed by the Lynx. They opened as 4.5-point favorites. I mean, here at Bet365, it's just moved to 6.5, but we see 8 at Circa. We see -7.5, -115 at Bet Online. We see Pinnacle at -8. This price here is if you're strictly a top-down better, you should absolutely be playing this Las Vegas Aces -6.5 right here. And maybe I'll jump on board as well, because yeah, like it's been pretty clear that like by any sort of regular seasons statistics modeling, anything like that, this Aces team has just been overpriced consistently this entire year. Like it just seems like the sportsbooks are not willing to give up on the fact that this is a real team. Yeah, I mean, I've got this at a pick'em. Now the Valkyries, like this is not a good spot for them. They're coming off. I mean, they've won 3 straight games, but they are just grinding out these games. Like this might even be the last game of a road trip as well. Let's take a quick look at that, because yeah, they've been playing super well on this road trip. I have said in previous episodes, it's a team that I want to back when they're home with that awesome home crowd. It's a team that I want to fade while they're on the road. But yeah, they've been playing really well. They are missing Kayla Thornton. They do have a few other players questionable as well. We saw last time these teams played in Las Vegas, the Aces won by 2. Spread closed at Aces minus 5.5. Now we see it at 6.5. So look, I haven't bet it as of yet. Maybe I'll just take a little bit longer to think about it. Go follow me on Twitter, but this Aces minus 6.5 is a great price for them. And I'm just gonna have a look at the Valkyries schedule as well, because if this isn't their last game of a road trip, that is also gonna make this bet a little bit more enticing. Like they've had a great road trip, and God, I can't read. Yes, this is their last game of a road trip where they've gone 3-1. And these last 3 games, they've been grinding out these games. This is the 4th game in 6 nights as well, so definitely could be a flat spot for the Aces. God, you guys can hear, for the Valkyries, you guys can hear myself talking myself into the Aces. Maybe we'll go play them. Keep an eye on my Twitter for that. Let's have a look at our best bets. Look at the total. Yeah, it's right there with it. No real movement as well. I've got nothing on the total. So let's have a look at our best bets for this episode. We've got 5 of them. All 5 are better than what you can currently get. Liberty minus 9.5, over 167.5, just playing towards those closing numbers of the previous matchup. Those are no longer available. Just holding some great tickets there. I wish I had more down on that. Mystics at Dream under 158. Got 1.5 units down on that. You can get 157.5 there. I don't mind that. Also on the Fever plus 3.5, got that down for 1 unit. You can get Fever plus 3. You can also get a decent money line price on them as well. I'll split your bet up. And then we're also on the Mercury minus 12 at Chicago. And one last thing I'm going to look at. Can you play a middle at all in this Aces game? So you can get this 6.5, but if you've got Bovada, you could... no, that's wrong. I wouldn't recommend playing a middle where you've got 1.5 points at minus 115 both sides. I don't know for sure, but I do not think that's a plus EV move, and no, it's not. So I just think, yeah, this Aces minus 6.5. If you're strictly a top-down bettor, just go take that blindly. It's a good price relative to the rest of the market. Let's make it another winning day. We need to get back in the green for August. Make sure you support the channel any which way you can. We've been getting a lot of love on the channel recently. I appreciate all the support. Until next time, let's get the books salty.